name.
Yes.
Hi.
Really quick, can we talk about the fact that you got that cease and desist letter from Sam Kinnison's
Estate, yeah.
estate? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening with that? Is that still tied up in legal or
I'm not allowed to talk about it yet.
court-appointed attorney? Got it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm a fangsmith. I don't have enough money to make it.
Make some noise for Horror Show Jack, everybody! Come on.
So yes, I'm Mavric's stepfather, and I saw him taking a picture with Steve earlier, and the two of them both had their glasses and their hats on. I'm like, you call me your daddy, but he looks like your father. so it's a new year, and I realized on the second, because the first was excellent. We were, surprisingly, I wasn't hungover, which was really, really nice. But then I wake up on the second, and I realize New Year, same shit. So I wake up to 100.1 degree fever. I have no idea what in the hell is wrong with me, and for 2 days my fever just kept going up and down, up and down. Negative for flu, negative for COVID, so I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. But 2 hours after I woke up and found out I was sick, I find out that my Uncle Al is passing away. Now, this man lived a good life. Sunday would have been his 80th birthday, and they had told him for years that, you got to watch what you're eating, you got to cut down the drinking, you can't eat steak, and you can't eat lobster tail. Well, he said screw that, and he would always have lobster and cook my family steaks and everything when they visit. So he lived a good life. So now in the afterlife, they have an excellent cook up there. But I'm going to tell you one little story about this man, because anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge Godzilla fanatic. And one Christmas, he chose to challenge my knowledge of the Big G. And he said there was only one Godzilla movie that was in black and white. He was wrong. 2, he challenged my knowledge of how they defeated Godzilla in the first movie. So while I'm explaining to him, he's telling me I'm wrong. Meanwhile, a friend of mine that is with us for Christmas is Googling everything. He's like, no, he's right. And he just looks at me, and I said to him, Alfred, you want to know what's the funniest thing about all this, other than the fact that I'm right and you're wrong? And he said, what? And I'm like, you were alive when these movies premiered. What he said to me, due to the rule of the niche, I'm not allowed to say on stage. So, speaking of Godzilla, how many people here truly, in your heart, believe in Santa Claus?
Woo!
Yeah! All right, good. Now this may not sound as creepy as it was for me and Angela, because we had cleaned up all the Christmas gifts we'd given each other, and we find under our Christmas tree a Godzilla VHS movie that I don't have. I have the movie on DVD and VHS, but we have no idea where this VHS tape came from. So me being freaked out, I pick it up, and I put it right in my collection. The hell with it, I'm keeping it. I was told to do this. Marty always likes to write odd things on my notes, but this time it's vote Mavric Rose for Best Musician at Maine and Broad Magazine Maggie Awards. And if Maverick doesn't win, I will not do comedy again. No, I'm only kidding. I'll still do comedy. Oh, absolutely. Wow. Screw you, Marsha. So, 2022 ended with we went down to Florida to party with some friends for the weekend, and we had to stop at Walgreens to grab a few things, road snacks and stuff for the road. And as we're walking out, you got those 2 pylons by the parking spaces, and I noticed this car is just slowly rolling up, but not slow enough that I'm like, you're gonna come to an immediate stop. And Angela's here, I'm here, and all of a sudden, boom, he hits both of them. Now I jumped because I didn't know if they were gonna hold, and I almost knocked her over. And I look over, and again, I have some choice words that, due to the rules of the niche, I'm not allowed to say on stage. Yeah, pretty much. It was like, you effing old bastard, why don't you watch who gave you your license, whatever, something like that. I get to the truck, we're getting in, and I look over, and what is this old man doing? Because when I looked up at him, he's one of those. You ever see someone sold? They got that permanent look of horror on their face. And he's just holding the wheel, white knuckling it, and I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking maybe he's gonna get out of the car and say something. I'm getting in the truck and I look, and what is he doing? He's looking at himself in the mirror, combing the 3 hairs on his bald ass head. And I'm like, you look great, Grandpa. Die already. Get in the box.
Oh my God.
You don't know how to drive. You almost killed me and my girlfriend. It's New Year's Eve weekend. Anyway, this is why the Sam Kinison estate is trying to sue me. So, oh man. Anyone here ever watch wrestling? Like old school wrestling back in the day? Okay. All right, good. Then some people might actually remember what I am about to say.
Dusty Rhodes.
Yes. I met him. So I'm watching one of these videos that they post on YouTube, on Facebook, and someone posted something about the old days of Hulk Hogan and Psycho Sid. And I remember the stupidest thing I ever heard a wrestler say. And I've heard wrestlers say a lot of stupid things. The stupidest thing, it was a promo by Psycho Sid right before he's about to go out and fight Hulk Hogan. And the last thing he says, he's cutting the promo and he's like, because Mean Gene, I rule the world. And me in 7th grade, I'm watching this and I'm like, does anyone else know this? I mean, now speaking of stupid things, I'll say a few of my own stupid things. Do not try this at home. I have to say this to protect my own self legally. If you drink a bottle of bleach, you will have the whitest butthole. The problem is you won't be around to enjoy it. You'll be dead. Oh, wait. It gets better. This is an old spin on a friend of mine's joke from many years back that, again, don't do this. But if you drink a bottle of Windex, every time you fart, it will smell like a new car. Can you come to all my sets, please? Now, my lovely girlfriend has an OnlyFans account, and there was this guy sending her pictures. So she was talking to someone, and she was given the idea, I can't open pictures, it costs me $5. 5 minutes later, she's got $5 put in her account, and she's got a dick pic. I am the only guy that is perfectly okay with some dude sending my girl dick pics, because every time he does it, he sends her $5. Every morning I'm waking up, I'm like, honey, any new dick pics? This started 2 days before New Year's Eve. We are up to $100 in dick pics. And not for nothing, she showed me my competition. I gotta say, I feel pretty goddamn good about myself, so. And one of them was him naked with a Santa Claus outfit on. And I gotta say, you're looking at what was portrayed as the Amazon Santa. His was Wish. Now, back when I was in 6th grade, I had this friend, Dan McDermott. We called him Schizo Dan because not all the hamsters were spinning their cages correctly. The wheel, cages, wheel, whatever. And my parents took us out for Chinese food one night to a nice Chinese restaurant. And we get in, he knocks his chair over. He knocks his plate of noodles over. He's doing the football thing with the packet of sugar, and I go like that. So he shoots it, goes right in my father's drink. And my mom looks at me, and I just bow my head because I'm trying not to laugh. Because you know when you were a kid, if you laugh at something like that, you're just going to get yourself in deeper shit. And my dad's just got this smirk because you know he's pissed. But he's also like, that was kind of funny. So now, it's Chinese New Year. Well, my mom, being the inquisitive woman that she is, she asks, she's like, okay, so my son's friend was born in 78. What year was that? He goes, oh, year of horse. He goes, all right, my son was 77. What year was that? He goes, oh, year of snake. And she goes, okay, well, my husband and I, we were born in 45. What animal was that year? He goes, oh, year of cock. And he walks away. And my mother just looks at me and my friend and just goes, shut the F up. 'Cause that's the kind of, my mother was the woman who taught me how to curse. My mom was the one that would get me in trouble with my father. I'd be at the top of the stairs, and my father would be yelling up at me, and my mom would be behind him going like this. Then I'd laugh and get in even more trouble. Now, this is my last joke for the night. Short little story. I know you're happy, Marcia. This is another one of those stories. I don't know the actual ending, but you can pretty much understand the ending. This woman I worked with told me about a surprise birthday party she went to. And this woman's fiance invites their family and friends. They're all hiding in the basement of their house. And the fiance comes home a little earlier than they expected. So they turn off all the lights and they're being real quiet downstairs. And you hear her rustling around upstairs, open up the fridge, doing whatever you do to decompress after you get home from work. And she's calling the dog. And the dog's not coming, so she keeps calling, the dog's barking. So she opens the basement door and starts walking downstairs. And they throw on all the lights and yell, "Surprise!" But to their dismay, they are the ones that are truly surprised because she is completely naked, covered in a peanut butter bikini. I don't know the true ending of this, but I'm assuming they didn't get married, and I'm really kind of upset that I wasn't there at this party, that I didn't know these people. So the point is, if it's your birthday, just beware. Don't put on a peanut butter bikini because your whole family and all your friends might see you do that in the end of your relationship. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. My name is Andrew, and I'm Horror Show Jack. Happy New Year! Oh, real quick, because Marcia thought this up.
What?
Do a list.
I know you got one.
I didn't write one, but I can make a list. I can make a list. So, well, okay. I'm gonna throw this out there, and then I'll make a list. Oh, this is gonna be really good. Marcia said she was gonna write my whole set for me. So, if you have ideas for jokes, print them legibly on a piece of paper. Give them to me when I come to the show, when I come to open mic, and I will do them. Just remember, there's a no F-bomb rule. A list of, okay, give me a topic of a list that I should make, because I need some audience participation, because I was not anticipating this.
Bud's favorites.
But,
Number one.
okay,
Treats.
I will say, honestly, Bud walks up to every single person here, and everyone has this like, oh, hi! He goes, you don't have any treats. Goes to the next person. He walked in today, walked right up to me, and nuzzled my hand. And I'm like, oh my God, Bud actually really likes me now because I didn't have a treat.
Aww.
Another thing about Bud, we all love Marty. But when Marty's not here, we're not as worried as when Bud is not here.
Woo!
True. Facts.
Facts.
The most common question at the niche asked, other than, can I see your license, is either, where's Bud, or where are the treats for Bud? When you realize Bud is not on the floor and Marty is not on his throne, you know that Marty is taking Bud for a walk. If Bud doesn't come up and greet you, you're probably a shithead. If Bud is laying quietly right here during your performance, shit, he probably doesn't like your material. And I'll close with, Bud is probably the best security any bar has ever had.
Yay, Bud!
Good job, Bud.
So glad you didn't like my set, you saying?
He hates mine.
Happy New Year.
Hey, you.